up? This is Ben from WODprep, and today we're gonna talk about how to grip the bar for bar muscle ups. So if you've been struggling to get your first bar muscle up, or you wanna do multiple bar muscle ups in a row, this video is really gonna help you out because grip is hugely important. Also, if you're trying to get those bar muscle ups, make sure you go to wodprep.com/BMU. That website is going to take you to a page where you can download a completely free step-by-step bar muscle up training course. So if you want that, I'll deliver it straight to your email inbox and you'll have access to watch it as many times as you want so that you can learn how to do multiple bar muscle ups in a row. So let's talk about bar muscle up grip. And there's a few things I want to talk to you about today. So number one, in order to get above the bar, you must let your hands slide around the pull-up bar. A major problem that I see is people have a tendency to death grip the bar. So they'll grab a hold of it just like they're doing a pull-up, and just like a pull-up, they will never let go. And unfortunately, unless you have a really, really deep false grip over top of the bar, which is very hard to get on a stationary bar, it's a lot harder than the rings. So unless you have a false grip, there is no way you will get over top of the bar without releasing that grip just a little bit and allowing your hands to slide around the bar. So you can see here, when I pop my hips and I pull that bar into my body, and you'll notice I'm not pulling it towards my chest, I'm pulling it down towards my hip. When I pull the bar towards my hip, at that exact time, I loosen my grip and I allow my hands to both rotate over top of the bar at the same time. And then you can see here, once I let my hands rotate over the bar, I grip, stabilize, lock it out, and then a lot of times, naturally, I will release my grip again and kind of like reestablish that gymnastics hook grip as I go back down for my next rep. So I just mentioned something, the gymnastics hook grip. What is that? A gymnastics hook grip is, instead of wrapping your thumbs underneath of the bar, I'm putting my thumb over top of my fingers. So instead of doing a hook grip like you would with a normal barbell, it's exactly the opposite. The thumb goes outside of the index and middle finger. And what happens here is it kind of locks your hands to the bar. You don't have to rely purely on grip strength, because having your thumb there will prevent your grip from busting open. So let's go through it one more time, and I'm gonna add one more layer here. When I pull myself towards the bar, after that hip hop, I pull myself towards the bar, I allow my hands to slide around the pull-up bar in order to get myself over. Then once I lock out my dip, I re-grip, and then you can see as I lower myself down and extend into the next rep, I'm letting my hands rotate back underneath the bar. So in order to do multiple bar muscle ups in a row, you have to be willing and you have to be able to let that grip slide up and slide down. And as soon as you can master that, as soon as you can release the need to have a death grip on the pull-up bar, then you will find that bar muscle ups are gonna come a lot easier. A few more tips. If this really hurts your hands and you find yourself tearing, there's a couple things that you can do. One, you have to make sure that you're shaving your calluses. I have another video that I'm in the process of making specifically about this, but do some research, make sure that you have a callus shaver and you get rid of these big pesky calluses because they're what have a tendency to rip. Next, make sure you use the gymnastics hook grip. A lot of people will put their thumb over the bar and do what I call a suicide grip, or they'll have a false grip on the bar. That works, but if you find yourself tearing a lot, it's because that bar is putting a lot of shearing force and a lot of pressure on your palms, and your palms just aren't built to support that much grip. So I like to always have the bar right across these calluses after I've shaved them off. The calluses and the finger pads, that's where the bar needs to be. And then last, I've already mentioned it, make sure you're not death gripping the bar. You have to let your hands glide or slide around the bar to get up and slide around the bar to get back down. Once you can master that, and once you can figure out that timing, you will have bar muscle ups no problem. So I hope this video helped. Again, if you want the complete step-by-step guide to learning multiple bar muscle ups in a row, make sure you go to wodprep.com/BMU. Also, make sure you click thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Click here to subscribe to the WODprep YouTube channel, and most importantly, leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for further or videos in the future, let me know and I'll be sure to make it. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you next week.